Welcome to New Hampshire's Education Data Literacy video series. This series was developed by ANLAR, an education consulting firm that has worked with numerous states to improve the education services and programs they offer. ANLAR's team developed the series in collaboration with the New Hampshire Department of Education and with input from other technical assistance providers in the state. This video will provide an introduction to the series itself and will describe the components of the data literacy framework. The remaining videos in the series will focus on each of the various components of this framework. Let's first talk about the video series as a whole. This series consists of 11 videos, each of which are about 5 to 10 minutes long. These videos were designed to be used by district or community staff working in early childhood and school-age education from preschool through 12th grade. There are several different ways to use these videos. You may choose to watch the videos independently or with your colleagues. You can watch all of the videos in one sitting or at your leisure across several weeks, reviewing them in order or not in order. Or you can select individual videos to watch on their own if you're encountering a particular challenge or looking for specific information. Keep in mind that the content of the videos is intertwined and the videos build on one another, so you may like to explore multiple videos to get the full context for the framework. No matter how you choose to watch these videos, we do recommend that you watch the first and last videos to ensure you understand the components at a high level and can implement what you learn. We have set 4 objectives for the series. Through viewing these videos and related materials, you will understand the components of the education data literacy framework and how they apply to your work, examine the value of building processes and systems to effectively collect, analyze, use, and report data, build connections between your program's data use processes and how your program supports improved outcomes for all children and families, and identify ways to engage staff and stakeholders in designing and taking part in processes related to data use. Now, let's talk about why this framework and these videos are so important. Understanding the structure and processes that guide how programs use data is critical to being able to effectively and efficiently provide high-quality services to children and youth with and without disabilities. And more importantly, understanding what these structures and processes should look like and how to start putting them in place will set up your program or district to not only use data for monitoring and reporting, but also to support decision-making and program improvement to increase quality. New Hampshire's Education Data Literacy Framework for Education outlines the components that we must consider when looking at these structures and processes for using data. It is based on a framework developed by the IDEA Data Center, a National Technical Assistance Center, and aligns with a similar framework that was developed by the Center for IDEA Early Childhood Data Systems, or the DAISY Center. The framework's 7 components cover major areas to consider when planning and implementing activities that promote data use. The 7 components are purpose and vision, data governance, stakeholder engagement, leveraging technology, data use, sustainability, and data integration. To give an idea of what to expect in the videos, let's dig into what each component entails. The Purpose and Vision video focuses on building a common understanding of the ways in which data is used in your program or district, as well as understanding why you do the important work you do. The key to this component is understanding what you're doing in your program, how you're doing it, and how data could support it. Another component, data governance, might sound alarming, but data governance is simply a structure for how decisions about data are made. It involves coordinating the various aspects of data use. Key aspects of data governance include things like decision-making processes, confidentiality, access, data quality, and data sharing. Stakeholder engagement is important to consider when it comes to all aspects of data collection and use. This component will examine how to identify stakeholders, define their roles, and meaningfully involve them in processes, from sharing data with them to engaging them in program and district decisions. Leveraging technology is another critical component that focuses on how programs and districts can use technology to streamline and support data collection, analysis, use, and reporting. This may look simple or high-tech, depending on your program or district, and may include tasks from managing paper-based files to using Excel and assessment platforms. Data use is a broad term that encompasses lots of different activities. This component includes planning processes for regularly asking questions, analyzing and interpreting data, and ensuring staff are equipped to make decisions using data. This video series divides data use into 3 separate videos: accessing and sharing data, data use teams and cycles for continuous improvement, and building capacity for data analysis and use. Sustainability is about garnering support to maintain the systems you put in place and ensuring that staff have what they need to use data in a way that supports their work and the children, youth, and families being served. Data integration involves coordinating data collection or analysis processes and the sharing of data. When implementing this component, district or program staff must look to many different sources of information to understand how best to serve children and youth. The video will share ideas for how to use data from multiple services to make informed decisions about how best to support children and provide services. Now that we've covered the framework components, we'll talk about the last video in the series, pulling it all together in your program. This final video summarizes key points from the series and will help you take what you've learned and apply it to your program or district. This video will leave you with tools to help you communicate what you have learned to your colleagues and plan for how to implement new strategies and approaches to data in your program or district. We hope you have found this introduction to the components of the Education Data Literacy Framework informative. Now it is time to take the next steps. As mentioned, these videos can be approached in any order. So what makes the most sense for you? Do you want to take this journey individually or alongside your colleagues? Is there a particular topic that addresses a need or feels like a natural place to start? Whichever path you take is the right one for you and your program or district. Our only recommendation is to take the time to review the Putting It All Together in Your Program video to help you put into practice the concepts and strategies you gain through this process. We hope you enjoy exploring the videos in this series. Thank you for watching.